Hi guys, welcome. In this video, I'll be sharing the stock analysis for Nvidia and answer these three questions. Is Nvidia worth investing in? Is it a buy or a sell at the current price? And whether Nvidia is trending up or down from the technical charts. Nvidia is in the hot PC gaming graphics card market space. Their flagship graphics chip is widely used in popular graphics cards such as Asus, MSI, and so on. They are also in the artificial intelligence space that utilizes their graphics processing power to perform image and text analysis to make sense of information. And they do have data center solutions of high-end processing servers and their own AI software platform called CUDA. Nvidia has been a leader in this space for a long time, and their closest competitor is AMD. AMD has always been playing catch up to Nvidia but has since upped their game with equally powerful processors. Both Nvidia and AMD launched their latest graphics card models in late 2020 and are riding on a wave of demand due to current work from home arrangements. With that backdrop, let's dive right into the financials. I'll be using the quarterly reports in this video. The revenue has been growing steadily for the past few quarters and has hit $5 billion in the most recent quarter. That is a gain of 127% compared to Q1 of 2019 when the revenue was just $2.2 billion. The gross profit has been rising in tandem and has grown from $1.2 billion in Q1 of 2019 to $3.1 billion in the most recent quarter. The gross margin is very strong and is sitting at 63%. This high level of margin is a testament to Nvidia's market leadership in the graphics card space. Nvidia is a profitable company and has been producing a consistent operating income. The operating income has increased by 412% from $294 million in Q1 of 2019 to $1.5 billion in the most recent quarter. That net income is looking good at $1.5 billion. The net margin is at a healthy 29% for the most recent quarter and 28% in the previous one. The R&D investment has been on the rise as well and is at $1.1 billion. This is something to watch as tech companies are reliant on R&D investment to stay ahead and can easily go into the red if the R&D strategy does not drive business results. Sales and marketing is sitting at $505 million. The earnings per share is at $2.32 for this quarter. It is again another big jump of 152% from Q1 of 2019. The trailing earnings per share of the last 4 quarters is $6.90. The trailing EPS is a proxy for the yearly EPS. Nvidia has good positive cash flow from operations and has been growing steadily. Now, Nvidia made a big acquisition in 2020 for Mellanox at $7 billion. Mellanox is a high-speed networking company that will enable Nvidia to offer end-to-end solutions that include high-end servers for data processing, high-speed network capability, and the software platform. Nvidia also invested heavily in marketable securities for the recent 3 quarters. The Mellanox acquisition and investments in marketable securities have resulted in a net cash outflow for investing activities for the recent 3 quarters. Although Nvidia has been financially strong and largely debt-free, they secured a long-term debt of $4.7 billion in 2020. Nvidia's cash position has eroded sharply since 2020. They were sitting on a cash pile of $15 billion in Q2 of 2020, and the big Mellanox acquisition set them back by about $7 billion. And further purchases of marketable securities reduced their cash to just $847 million in the most recent quarter. I must highlight that this is quite worrying trend. The drop in cash holdings is evident in the quick ratio that has dropped to 0.2 from a high of 8 last year. Minimally, a quick ratio of 1 is preferred. The quick ratio measures the ability of the company to service its short-term financial obligations that need to be serviced within the next 12 months. There is a good chance that Nvidia might have to sell its marketable securities or raise more debt to service the short-term obligations. Nvidia has a very strong balance sheet with rising assets and low liabilities. Total assets have doubled since 2019, but the liabilities too have grown at an equal pace. As stated earlier, Nvidia has taken on a long-term debt of $4 billion in Q2 of 2020, pushing the total long-term debt to almost $6 billion currently. The book value per share is at $26.90. The book value measures the net asset value, which is total assets minus the total liabilities on a per share basis. At the current price of $4.94, Nvidia is trading at a multiple of 18 times price to book. The last time I did the video on Nvidia, it was trading at 507, and my thoughts were it could continue hit. The last time I did the video on Nvidia, it was trading at 507, and my thoughts were it could continue to hit higher as long as the price does not break the blue trend channel over here. Now here's an updated chart. Nvidia price has been moving in a sideways band since then and has turned down the past few weeks. The sell-off seems to be accelerating right over here, and I'm of the view that the price is headed to the previous support resistance at 425. So is Nvidia worth investing in? It is certainly profitable and has a strong balance sheet, and the profits are on the rise on the back of a strong PC gaming industry. Is it worth it at current prices? At 18 price to book and a PE of 71, it is quite a normal price for a tech company. Technically, it appears to be making a short-term correction. My view is Nvidia is a great company in a great market space. They are well positioned to ride the PC gaming market. But looking at the trend, I would wait for the price to stabilize around 425 before investing. Please subscribe to my channel if you have found this sharing useful, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Speaking of which, I'll be doing a video on Qualcomm next. Or if you have any stocks that you would like me to cover, then please let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you soon in that video.